Take a look at this article today from Shape about the 9 best adjustable dumbbells for small spaces and big gains, because I'm a personal trainer myself and I use adjustable dumbbells even when I don't need to. Even when I have the option to go to a gym, I actually prefer to use them. So I want to see what is available out there now, and maybe I'll see some things I've already seen and some things I haven't seen, and I'll give you my take on what I like about each one, and I'll tell you about my preference as well, which ones I use. So let's take a look. I want to see what they recommend in this article, and I will touch again on the ones that I use and why I prefer to go to them all the time. I always come back to my set that I use. So this one is actually new to me. This one I haven't seen before. It says stacked adjustable dumbbells. I'm gonna assume all these available are on Amazon. So it's got like says a streamlined, sleek design, easy to hold and store, perfect for high rep, low impact workouts. Looks like you just take off one end and then it's a little bit lighter. Those look pretty light. So it says workouts like bar, Pilates, and yoga sculpt. Yeah, so these are going to be on the lighter side. It says I pull out stacked adjustable dumbbells. These are 2 to 6 pound hand weights that not only look way prettier than my usual black clunky dumbbells, but they're also comfortable to hold. So yeah, I think this is one of those sets that's probably going to be, well, it does say $98. It's definitely not the least expensive dumbbell set, but it doesn't adjust very much in my opinion. It's only 2 to 6 pounds. Actually, there's a 12 pound version, but if you are doing an activity like Pilates, yoga sculpt, or bar, that would make perfect sense because you don't need to go heavy in those activities anyway. I like those. That's kind of what they look like. Yeah, so you just take off the ends there. I think that's nice. This is not for traditional strength training. This is definitely workout specific to that type of activity. Bar, Pilates, things like that. Yeah, they give it a 5 out of 10. Or is that 5 out of 5? Who knows? In perfect shape, they say. All right, let's look at the next one. So, yes for all cast iron adjustable dumbbell set. Again, that's available on Amazon. Okay, I can tell already that these are not the ones that I would go to. Actually, if I had a choice between these and a traditional dumbbell set, I would go to the traditional dumbbell set, only because that whole twist off key here, where you have to twist this off all the way to take off some plates, that is going to slow down your transition time massively to change weights. So again, what's important to me are all my training variables, and one of them, along with tempo, sets, reps, exercise selection, is rest time. And that's going to greatly affect rest time. That's probably going to make it so it's going to be a lot of work and a lot of time to switch between weights. So I would personally not go for these. It says, why we like it: functional and no frills, accessible price point for the weight range, cast iron plates are extra durable. Yeah, they are durable, which is great. They'll probably last a long time. Looks like they were steel or cast iron. Probably steel and cast iron. Let's see. 4 to 20 pounds. Maximum set is 40 pounds. And that replaces 4 sets of weights. So they say for strength training, intermediates, or anyone on a budget, I always recommend yes for all cast iron adjustable dumbbells. Yeah, so I guess if you're on a budget and you want to get a couple of sets that's not too expensive, what you make up for in cost, you sacrifice in convenience and time of switching that weight. Untwisting that gear to take on or put on a weight is going to affect your rest time. Yeah, there you go. So that's everything deconstructed. You have the bar there, and that's nice because you can actually put, if you had another set of plates you wanted to put on there, you could. And then you could probably expand that later. But as it comes, it looks like it's just those 2 per side. So let's keep looking. The SMR TFT adjustable dumbbell. I haven't seen these. That's a lot. Price listed right there on Amazon. So let's see what testers say. The dumbbells offered enough adjustability to cater to a variety of workout needs. A quick rotation of the handle allowed me to switch to a different weight with ease while it's placed on a storage unit. So again, that's what I was referring to with what's most important to me with adjustable dumbbells is how quickly do they switch. Yes, the compactness matters, the weight matters of course, but the whole point of having adjustable dumbbells is that you can quickly switch weights, have the new weight, the next weight before you in a good manner of time, so you can get to your next exercise quickly. This is usually for someone who's interested in circuit training. In circuit training, you're going to go from one exercise to the other with minimal rest. So that probably means you're going to do a different exercise. And in contrast to vertical loading, which is like traditional bodybuilding, where you do one set, let's say of whatever weight, then you might do another set of that weight. Maybe you'll increase the weight, maybe you won't. But when you're doing different exercises back to back, most likely you're going to have a different weight or need a different weight. Of course, you can do circuit training with the same weight, but then that brings into why would you be using the same weight for different exercises? There are certain reasons for that you might do that, but there are certain reasons that you wouldn't. It really depends on your goal. Oops. Let's go back here. So, moving on. By the way, those were, it didn't have a lot on that. They just seemed to like it. Quick rotation of the handle allowed me to switch to a different weight with ease while placed on a storage unit. Yeah. All right, let's look at the next one. Best budget adjustable dumbbells, according to this article. That's the price on Amazon that's listed at the moment. So what testers say, this design is simple and straightforward. They're easy to move around, and they're smaller than a lot of the other dumbbells tested. So yeah, that's nice if they're smaller, but again, that's gonna be a lot like what we saw earlier, which were these. These are really similar. These ones look a little bit heavier. Let's see what the difference is. Oh, they don't really expand on that. Pretty simple. They don't really talk much about that one. That looks like a smaller set of what we saw before. Very basic. Again, we have those gears that you can untwist and then change the weight. These are round, by the way. I actually don't prefer the round weights, the round plates, because they roll. And if you want to do things such as like a renegade row, where you're propped up on the weights themselves in a push-up position, you might not want them to roll away. In some cases, you might want them to be rolling, but in most cases, at least for me personally, I don't want them to. So here we go. My favorite of all, I knew these were going to be in this article because these are just that good. These really are my favorite for a reason. Most durable adjustable dumbbells, and that's funny that they listed the most durable. They probably are, but they're also, in my opinion, the fastest to switch. So important. So look at this. Here's the price, by the way, that they show that's listed on Amazon, and that could change at any moment. But that's just what it shows in the article. If we look at this slider, this thing, you pull it out, and you can actually change the weight by going up next to the next level, just like a selectorized machine. A selectorized machine, if you don't know what that is like those machines at the gym where you're, let's say, on a leg press machine, and you just take the pin out and you put it at the next one. Same idea. Take the pin out, put it at the next weight. It's that simple. It's quick. You can quickly change weights. And if you're doing something like circuit training where you're, for example, only planning on resting 15 seconds in between each exercise, and you need a new weight for the next exercise, let's say you're going from arms to legs and you want to go heavier on the legs, and you only have 15 seconds to do that, for example, if you're going to stick to your workout, you need something that is going to change quickly. And that's what I really like about these power blocks. They're so quick. So let's see what they like about it. These the dumbbells were well designed. The fact that this dumbbell system doesn't take up a great deal of storage space is great. Yeah, in my opinion, this is the overall winner every time. Every adjustable dumbbell set that I've tried, and I've tried a whole bunch of them. I've tried so much equipment throughout my career. I've been a personal trainer for over 15 years, and this really is the best adjustable dumbbell set, in my opinion. I always come back to these. We have a small, compact, square handle, and that most likely is a 5-pound handle. I believe it can go to 2.5 pounds per hand because there are there's little tiny weights inside those tubes that you can take out even. Yeah, there they are. So what that does too is you have, not only can you switch from 10-pound increments, depending on the set. They have smaller sets and they have larger sets. The set that I have, which is I think the same set they're showing here, is the 5 to 50-pound hand. 50 pounds per hand. And so that goes up in 10 increments per little slider, little section. Yeah, we have 10 pounds with the sliders in. You can go as light as 5 pounds with them out. So let's take a look at what they show here. And again, these are the ones that I use. I really love these. You can take out each section. Yeah, these definitely take a cue from the Bowflex set. And I personally did not prefer these over any other set because look how long they are. She even has to bend her wrist, look at that, to get this into a curl. The only good thing about that is it's going to be the same length every time, if that's what you prefer, no matter how many plates you have on here. But I actually don't like this hand positioning with just how long this is. They are a little bit long in my opinion, not my favorite because of that reason. It's kind of cool how they have this little stand though. Let's keep moving. Let's take a look. So best adjustable dumbbells with a barbell option, similar to the ones we saw earlier with the barbell adjustment. So this one says the dumbbell handles are smooth and comfortable, which felt good on my hands. That's not saying much, so let's see what's good about these. All right, they don't look too bulky. That looks like a twist off. Again, the twists off are gonna take time. That's why they're not my favorite. What's the price on these? All right, I guess you have a good price for what it's listed at right now. But that is gonna take time to switch weights. Again, if you don't need to switch weights quickly, if you don't care about that, I do, then it's fine. It's probably a good budget option. Let's take a look at one more. So we have the best adjustable dumbbells for home workouts. The Life Pro Power Flow Plus adjustable dumbbell set. That's the price on Amazon that's listed at the moment. And they say these dumbbells offer a fair amount of suitability for different levels. It takes next to no time to change the weight and there's no learning curve at all. Let's see. Yeah, this is similar to, all right, so we have a bit of a quicker weight change mechanism here, and it's kind of like a mixture between the ones we saw earlier. Which one were those? The Smart Fit. Looks like a combination between those and the ones that looked like the Bowflex but weren't the Bowflex. Anyway, I thought that was kind of, I mean, that's kind of fun to look at. None of these really were some of my favorites. I don't think I would use a lot of these, except for the Power Blocks. It's funny that they only listed the this set, the 5 to 50 pounds, because they do have a 5 to 24, I think, set that are definitely less expensive and smaller.